Welcome to the annual Westmont Chamber of Commerce Community Awards Dinner. My name is Larry Forsberg. I serve as your Executive Director of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. We want to say thank you for attending on this very, very special evening in Westmont. This is a special day, a special time, and a special place when we get a chance to recognize all the wonderful things that our volunteers do throughout our community. And that list is long and impressive, and you're going to hear a lot of great stories here tonight. So thank you for being here as a part of our awards dinner. We're going to begin our program tonight with a prayer, as we always do. So I'm going to invite up Father Raphael to start us off with a prayer. Father, we'll turn it over to you, sir. Thank you.
Loving God, bless all those gathered here this evening as we come together in friendship and fellowship. We all want to give you thanks for all those involved into tonight's event. Thank you for the blessings of our individual and collective God-given gifts. Help us to appreciate how blessed we are and remember everything we have is yours, and of your own do we give you. Place in our hearts a desire to make a difference in our families, to our Westmont community, to our country, and to the many cultures and peoples worldwide. Let us send down the Holy Spirit upon our mayor and his council, that they may have all the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as they continue to work for the good of all. And may they always be love and peace in among our neighbors. Bless all the fire, for all the first responders, military personnel, and keep them saved from all harm. Let's not forget to bless all our businesses and all the customers who enter their doors, that they may be treated with all respect. Give us a balance in times of distraction and uncertainty. Help us move towards our goals with determination and always with an abundant sense of humor. Let us not forget to bless this food and the food that is in our stomachs and about to share. Those who prepared it, those who serve it, and those who have worked to make tonight the special occasion that it is. For all of this we give you thanks. We ask all these things through Christ our risen Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Bon appetit. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Raphael. We have some very special guests with us this evening, especially our awards candidates that we're going to learn an awful lot more about this evening. At this time, I'd like to ask all present that have been nominated for an award to please stand to be recognized by our audience. Again, all those who have been nominated, would you please stand so we can thank you? Don't be shy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do to make Westmont a wonderful community. We also want to recognize our elected officials that are with us tonight. We have elected officials led by our very own Mayor, Ron Gunter. We're going to ask our elected officials from the local, state level to please stand to be recognized. Please give them a warm round of applause for all the hard work that they do. Let us also recognize our village department leaders, led by Village Manager Stephen May. They oversee and operate the day-to-day running of our village, and they do an absolutely phenomenal job. So I'm going to please ask State Manager Steve May, Financial Director Spencer Parker, Community Development Director Jill Ziegler, Communications Director Larry McIntyre, Fire Department Chief David Weiss, Police Chief Jim Gunter, and Director of Information Technology Glenn Liljeberg. Would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you for everything that you do. We have a wonderful team at Village Hall. In addition to our elected officials, we have several community organization leaders from the American Legion, the College of DuPage, Community Unit School District 201, DuPage Disabled Veterans, Holy Trinity, the Knights of Columbus, the People's Resource Center, the Taiwanese Cultural Center, the Rotary Club, the Village of Westmont Chamber of Commerce, the Westmont Lions, the Westmont Park District, the Westmont Public Library, and last but not least, Westmont Special Events. Would you please stand to be recognized for your volunteerism and leadership in the community? And as I always do at these events, I'm going to ask our Westmont Chamber of Commerce Tourism Board of Directors and our past presidents and honorary members to please stand and be recognized. This group of people do an awful lot of work behind the scenes to make our Westmont community, a business community, a very large success. Would you please stand to be recognized? All our board members, our past presidents, our honorary members. Thank you very much. Now, before we go on into the first part of our program, I'd like to ask up to the stage Steve from the Hilton here. If you haven't been at the Hilton in a while, you've probably noticed some very substantial changes, not only when you walked into the lobby, when you walked into the ballroom, but when you drove onto the property. There are some really exciting things going on here at the Hilton. And I asked Stephen if he could just take a couple minutes and share with us what's going on. Stephen, turn it over to you.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome back to the resort, many of you. I see a lot of familiar faces. Welcome to the Hilton Oak Brook Hills Resort and Conference Center. Can we first give a thanks to our wonderful team who's going to be serving you tonight, the chefs that are not here, but a lot of our service team to the side here, and my wonderful team joining me at the table. Can we say thank you? So, welcome Westmont community, welcome Mayor. I don't have to raffle anything tonight, do I? Okay, good. I could give something away though, so we'll see. But we're honored to have you with us. We're honored to have you back at the resort. Yes, thank you, Larry. We've done a lot of work. There's been a lot going on at the resort, and hopefully June, about the 13th, we'll be finished with $22 million in renovations at the resort. So it's exciting for the community. It's exciting for the resort. We've completely renovated, as you've seen, the ground floor. We've now finished over $10 million in our guest rooms. We have all new suites, all new guest rooms, completely renovated, not just a soft goods renovation, but all the way through the drywall. So really from front to back, top to bottom, inside, this is a brand new world-class facility, and we are proud to begin our, in my partnership with Nathan Carson, our Director of Sales and Marketing, our focus is we really believe we are the premier resort in Illinois at this point. There is no one that can compare to our grounds, to our facilities, to our team, and to what we offer on all levels, from golf to guest experience to meetings and events. So we are very proud, and you'll be looking for our new branding and things to come out within the resort over this next few months. And hopefully, Mayor will invite you very shortly to do a ribbon cutting as we finish the entire phase here and stabilize the resort, as we really want to focus on being a living room to the community, as we hopefully have been. Since I've been here pushing, can't believe it's been almost 3 years, we've really tried to open up to you as the Westmont community the way this resort originally was developed. I know previous ownership groups and previous management groups had moved away from that. We really want you to feel that this is your living room. And we've gotten back to hosting Easter. We just did over 1,200 guests for Easter. Mother's Day coming up, we'll push over 1,000 people for Mother's Day. So if you haven't made plans, moms, give a little nudge to your left or right and join us. We'd love to host you and have you. If you haven't been here, we host an amazing Father's Day. So last year, we had Beamer's Barbecue and Bow Ties. The year before that was Bentley Bourbon and Bow Ties, not in that order. You couldn't drink bourbon before you drove the Bentley. This year, we will have Porsche as our partner, Porsche North America, and we will have Patron, and you'll be encouraged to wear your pinstripe suit, shirt, or shorts to our event. Last year we had over 500 fathers out here, so it was pretty exciting. And then we'll be pushing on and doing, if you've seen have you seen the 4th of July fireworks that the city puts on? Pretty amazing stuff. We have an amazing, thank you, going on. It actually lands on our golf course. So we will be hosting last year we had a band out here called 16 Candles, and they performed live, and we had over 500 of you out here for 4th of July, and it was exciting. So we'll be doing that again this year. And then moving through the year, we'll do a fundraiser, and then the Rat Pack, hopefully, if I can talk them back into it, we'll be back for New Year's Eve at the end of this year to celebrate. We had over 400 people in this ballroom last year, and it was a pretty exciting. Some of those faces out there I see were here with us, which is great. So we want to be your partner. We want to be part of this community. We're proud to be part of this community. We hope you use this as your living room, and we hope that you enjoy our restaurants and, more than anything, our dynamic and talented team as we continue to serve graciously anything and everything you need as a community. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen and his team really do a phenomenal job because we truly have a world-class resort here in Westmont that we can enjoy on a daily basis. So thank you to you and your team, Stephen. Greatly appreciate it. So now let's jump right into our first part of our program. And while we're doing this, we're going to ask you to continue enjoying your dinner so we can keep our evening moving along because we have a very long agenda for tonight. So what I'd like to do at this point is invite up Westmont Restaurant Chair, Mr. Greg Pill, and ask that Mayor Ron Gunter, Bill Corbell, and Diane Swain from Shaw Media please join him up here on the stage. And I'll turn the podium over to you, Mr. Bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it. Good evening, everyone. And a warm Westmont welcome to you all. It's certainly a wonderful day when we can all get together and gather in the beautiful surroundings. Our living room to speak, as we just heard, and congratulate and recognize the many people who take time out of their lives to make a positive difference for all of us here in Westmont. 3 years ago, we formed the Westmont Restaurant Committee, and we've been up to several different projects. Most notably, we just completed our second annual Westmont Restaurant Week. We had 29 restaurants participating, and if the Hilton is truly our living room, we've got 100 dining rooms in this town to complement that living room. So it's really, really a great restaurant group that we've put together. We've got a full schedule, so we're going to go ahead and start with the first part of our program, and that's the Westmont Reader's Choice Awards for 2018. The Westmont Chamber formed a partnership with Shaw Media, publisher of the Westmont Suburban Life, to feature monthly dining reviews on one of our 100 dining options. With the help of these dining establishments working together using the Westmont Chamber platform and infrastructure, along with Shaw Media's print and online resources, we launched the Westmont Reader's Choice Awards, and this is the third year now that we've had these. This program offers the public at large an opportunity to vote for his or her favorite restaurants and places that they dine at. And it also helps people discover some of the restaurants that they've never heard of or never visited. It gives you a chance to go out and explore and try some other places. So let me call Bill Corbell from Shaw Media up to the podium, and he'll give you a brief overview of how the voting process works. Bill?
Thank you, Greg. Diane Swain and I are pleased to represent Shaw Media at this wonderful event on a lovely spring evening. Enjoy it while you can. Summer starts tomorrow. We're also proud to partner with the Westmont Chamber to publish and post the dining reviews so well written and photographed by Mr. Pill. Not a bad gig if you can get it. Imagine eating, writing, taking pictures. Sounds like Thanksgiving at my in-laws. We're also very happy to be proud of the Reader's Choice voting process, where the community can vote for their favorite dining experiences in 28 different categories. This year, 10,804 votes were cast, and we're proud to present the winners selected from a group of 100 establishments. At Shaw Media, we continue to strive to build solid relationships with and be strong advocates for the communities we serve. And thanks to Larry and his organization, Westmont continues to be at the very top of our list. I now turn the podium back to Greg Pill to announce the winners, while Mayor Gunter, Diane, and myself will help with the presentations. Thank you.
All righty, so let's begin. As Bill mentioned, over 10,800 votes. Thank you to all of you who participated and helped us. That was our highest vote total in the last 3 years. So congratulations to all the restaurants, both winners and everybody who tied for second place. We're proud of all the restaurants. We have a few restaurants who weren't able to be here tonight. I'm going to announce those first, and perhaps you could just hold your applause until I've listed the first ones. In the category of Best Asian Restaurant, our 2018 Reader's Choice Award goes to Katie's Dumpling House. In the Best Coffee Shop Award, our 2018 Reader's Choice Award goes to Brewed Awakening Coffee House. In the fast food category, our 2018 award goes to Chipotle Mexican Grill. In the ice cream category, Tasty Treat, Everything Southwestern. In the Indian category, our 2018 Reader's Choice Award winner is Saffron Restaurant and Catering. In the seafood category, the award goes to Papado Seafood Kitchen. And finally, in the sushi category, our 2018 Reader's Choice Award goes to the Sushi House. A round of applause, please, for our first 7 winners. All righty. So, as your restaurant is called, I'd ask you to please come on up so you can accept your award. We'd like to take a quick picture, and then I'm going to ask the restaurateurs as they exit the stage, right, if they would just wait over by this wall. We'd like to get a group photo with everyone as they come off the stage. So, the first one is a multiple winner, and we have several categories here. Winning in the category of Best Bakery, Best Fast Casual, Best Mexican, and Best Salad is the Standard Market Group. I think we have the Standard Market in sight. All right.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Let's keep him up here for a second. Take a quick picture here. Stay right there. Now, the Standard Market also has a sister restaurant located directly across the street, and finishing #1 in both the fine dining and the full-service restaurant and bar is Bakersfield Wood-Fired Grill. Congratulations. One more group. And then if you could just work down there. All righty. Next up, in the categories of both Best Banquet Space and Best Holiday Brunch, we have our hosts, our Westmont Living Room, the Hilton Oak Brook Hills Resort. Thank you. We have another multiple winner, this time in the categories of Best Barbecue and Family Friendly. We have Uncle Bub's Barbecue and Catering. All righty. In the category of Best Breakfast, we have the Citrus Diner. Congratulations, Citrus Diner.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Right here.
Oh.
There we go. We have another multiple category winner. This year, in the category of Best Burger, Best Drinking Establishment, Best Sandwich, Best Lunch, and Best Video Gaming Experience, we have DJ Sports Bar and Grill.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Tracy.
Sorry. Should I fan him? Thank you.
All righty, thank you. In the category of Best Catering and Best Pizza, we have Zazzo's Pizza and Catering.
See you again. Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, next up, the category Best Italian. Our 2018 Reader's Choice Award winner is Vincitori. And then we'll all exit this way for the photos.
Thank you. Mayor,
Chef Bob.
Craig, thank you. You get your picture with me. All right, thank you.
Hang out there for a second.
Pardon me?
Hang out right over there for a second. All righty. And our final two categories for live entertainment and outdoor dining, Jay Fleming's Absolutely Delicious.
Where do we stand? Just shake hands. Right here.
All right, I'd like to call Bill Corbell back up to the microphone for a second.
On behalf of Shaw Media, I'd like to congratulate all of our Westmont Dining Reader's Choice winners. Good luck to all of you for a very successful year. I wish you the very best for next year's Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mayor Gunther, for your help, and to Bill and Diane and Shaw Media. We couldn't do this without you. They provide our platform, and it's been a pleasure to develop and launch this fun and exciting partnership promoting our Westmont theme of tasting and dining around the world. I'd like to remind you that we will be back next year with Westmont Restaurant Week #3 and the Reader's Choice Awards for the 4th year. We encourage voting early and often. You can vote every day for the 21-day period. We look forward to that. Congratulations once again to our winners, and we hope you visit all of our restaurants as often as possible. Back to Larry. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pill, and again, congratulations to all of our restaurants. We're going to pause the program for right now. They're going to be serving your entrees, and we will restart the program shortly. So enjoy your meal. Thank you. Good evening again, everybody. How was your dinner? Did everybody enjoy their dinner? Thank you to the Hilton, to their team. What a wonderful job they did with our dinner tonight and our servers. Thank you. Next, it's my sincere pleasure to call upon our Education Awards Committee Chair, our past Chamber President and honorary lifetime member, and President of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce Educational Foundation. Wow, he has a long resume. Mr. Joe Maffa. And I'm also going to ask Joe Maffa and our Chamber President, Kevin Carey, to come up and join me at the podium. They are going to be presenting our Chamber Awards at this time. I also want to give a shout out to Debbie Pia, who would normally be the person up at the podium doing this. Debbie is recuperating from an accident she had. She's doing well. She sent her regards. She even let her husband John join us this evening. So our regards to Debbie Pia, and I will turn the podium over to Mr. Joe Maffa. Thank you, sir.
Good evening to all here tonight, to all our nominees for those wonderful service and professional accomplishments. Special thank you to Mayor Gunther and our village trustees, to the Westmont Police and Fire Departments, the Westmont Chamber Executive Director Larry Forsberg, Leah, our business and academic community, and of course to the people of Westmont, the hardest working community with the biggest heart. And last but not least, to Westmont's favorite pastor, Father Raffel of Holy Trinity, who has become a strong unifying presence in the village. Being part of this amazing awards program, recognizing the people in the village for their excellence and commitment, will never, ever get old. It is truly an honor to be a part of this presentation, to be a part of Westmont. We should never tire of appreciating the high levels of success. And with that, let us begin this portion of tonight's awards. Our first awards are for the community improvement. They are in alphabetical order. An artist block. Try to write it out. A burst of creative artistry will soon come. We need not wait. At 22 North Cass Avenue, Artist Block Gallery and Bluebird Happiness Mentoring has developed a beautiful showroom with amazing artwork that is displayed by owner Edward Darwood. Paintings, decorations, and photographic prints line the walls and at reasonable prices. Custom framing and complimentary hanging service are available. Reviews are in, and the art is appreciated and being purchased by a very happy customer base. Kristen Thom of Bluebird Happiness Mentoring is a licensed social worker offering her clients a path to positive emotions and life patterns that support personal well-being, career, and relationships. Kristen develops a kind and compassionate direct approach with the goal of that light bulb moment, awakening her client to happiness and hope. This location offers 4,200 square feet of gallery space for events and, most importantly, art and mental health, has come together as partners with the same shared goals, happiness. Please join me in congratulating Edward Darwood and Kristen Thom, Artist Block Gallery, Bluebird Happiness Mentoring, for the 2017 Community Improvement Award.
I'm supposed to follow that? Wow. Thank you. And I want to thank everybody here tonight. Also thank the people that nominated us for this special evening. It's been quite an enjoyable task last 4+ months that we've been open. You know, one of the things we've seen in the community is the people that come in. We got the great opportunity to meet a lot of people, a lot of great people, made a lot of great friends. You know, a quick story, last week I had a couple that was from out of town that came in, and they were just kind of picking my brain about the community, and I asked them, I said, well, what are you looking for? And they said, well, we kind of want a nice place to raise our kids, we have some restaurants, be close to a lot of shopping, and most importantly, get that small town feel. I said, well, there's Downers Grove. Kidding, that was my joke, I had to say it, but I said, you're standing here, and it's funny because we took on this task, and I will tell you, if it wasn't for the Chamber of Commerce, I don't know how we would have got in the position we are today. So thank you, everybody that helped us, Larry, and everybody else. We really appreciate it. We're looking forward. We're looking forward to the growth. We're looking forward to reaching, and we're definitely looking forward to making more friends out there. Thank you, and God bless.
And just quickly, there is nothing better than being able to make your dream come true with the love of your life, and doing it later in life. So again, happiness is what we all aspire to. If anybody needs help with that, please come see me. If you don't want help with that, just come and have a cup of coffee. We can chat. We'll look at some art, and we'll be good. So we want it to be a place where people can come and just relax and walk in and feel comfortable. So please come visit us. Even if you don't want to buy anything, just come and look around, and we're pretty confident that you're going to leave feeling better than when you walked in. Thank you very much.
Aspired Living of Westmont offers independent living, assisted living, and memory care, offered by Pathway to Living at 407 West 63rd Street. This beautiful facility is designed and developed to help the residents live full, active, and vibrant lives. Their memory care program, called Spark of Life, is the first of its kind in North America. With groundbreaking therapies and methodologies, brain rehabilitation is offered in a meaningful connection and engagement. Assisted living offering nutritious food, exercise, daily housekeeping, personal and medical care provides a home-like peace of mind. Spacious residences have been beautifully designed for independence and convenience. Aspired Living will assist you and your family in the decision regarding level of care. Though the facility is beautiful, the building and structure does not provide for the only source of perfection people want in a care facility. Perfection can rarely be achieved, but this facility, with heart and competency of its staff, doctors, nurses, and aides, will come closest to putting the residents to the desired perfection. Aspired Living of Westmont offers this and more. Please join me in congratulating Aspired Living of Westmont for their 2017 Community Improvement Awards.
Good evening. I'd like to thank the Westmont Chamber of Commerce for this wonderful award. We are grateful to be a part of the Westmont community. We opened our doors about 7 months ago, and when we opened those doors, we were a house, we were a building, we were just a structure. And what we've become now is a beautiful home for so many people and two living examples of our home are here tonight, Ken and Dorothy. Our vision, our mission at Pathway to Living and Aspired Living of Westmont is to change the way society thinks about aging and senior living. And that's what my name is Rob, and I'm the executive director, and our team aspire to do every single day with the things that our residents do on a daily basis to not just move to a community to live, but to also enhance their lives and to engage with other people, to create new friendships, new relationships, and to show that aging isn't something that we should not look forward to. It's just a different phase of living. It's the next stage of our lives, and we should embrace that. And that's one of the things that we do every day at Aspired Living, and we're proud to be a part of this community. We welcome all of you to come and visit. If you didn't make it to our grand opening, please come out and visit us. We'd love to have you. Our residents will be happy to show you their apartments, and we're just so pleased to be here, and we thank you so much, and we're humbled by this award. Thank you.
The Fremont Bar and Grill has been totally gutted and remodeled at 1115 Fairview Avenue. With the Westmont Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting ceremony on February 8, 2018, they opened. Their frequent customers, such as Larry, has expressed what Facebook comments have stated. It is a comfortable place, easy to get used to, and great food. Their motto is, great food, great service, at a great price. All the recipes are the owner's, Mark Zayed, with trivia, daily specials, including a Sunday 50% off all food and drinks, an extensive bar selection, which includes, pardon me, Father, Pig's Mind Vanilla Bitch Slap, and a friendly and welcoming staff. This is a wonderful addition to South Westmont. Come for the local sports teams, stay for the food and drinks. The Fremont Bar and Grill is a class act. Please join me in congratulating Mark Zayed and the Fremont Bar and Grill for the 2017 Community Improvement Award. When you look for improvement, and the result is a wonderful, clean, and modern exposed brick and wood structure that has received the following renovations: facade beautification, new electrical system, new fire sprinkler system, new kitchen layout and equipment, new signage, new bar including plumbing upgrade, and finally, bathroom and office remodel. You are now looking at Johnny's Blitz Bar and Grill on 20 North Cass Avenue. This is the structural rehab that John DeSaki has accomplished. Now let's talk about the product that Johnny's Blitz offers, starting with killer jumbo wings, delicious and juicy burgers, and chicken sandwiches, terrific beer selections, draft, bottle, or can, including a tremendous selection of craft beers, such as Fruit Slave from Illuminated Brew Works, or cocktails, such as Fizzle My Nizzle. This is all blended with wonderful service that is friendly and accomplished. John DeSaki has a great staff, such as Brad, ready to serve. Spring is here. The overhead door will be open to invite the community to a wonderful and relaxed experience. The reviews are in. Johnny's Blitz is a hit. Please join me in congratulating John DeSaki and Johnny's Blitz Bar and Grill for the 2017 Community Improvement Award. This building has been renovated and reconstructed into a spacious, clean, and totally accommodating the business need. They are 35 North Cass Avenue in Westmont. The visitors to this business will be Daisy May, Penelope Lane, Winnie Churchill, and Peanut. They will have fur and feathers, tails and beaks. They are your precious pets, and when they need care, Dr. Turek and her wonderful staff will provide a fear-free experience. You know, all vets are schooled and experienced in the well-being of the animals entrusted to their care. But do they understand what is best for both pet and owner, and then treat both in a safe, kind, and professional way? This newly built veterinary hospital offers vaccine discounts, holistic understanding, is recognized by Veterinary Emergency and Critical Care Society, and most important, compassion. Dr. Turek had a rough start prior to the doors opening. As reported on WGN-TV, while traveling to Tanzania to vaccinate animals, Dr. Turek suffered a brain aneurysm and later a stroke. With great effort and tenacity, Dr. Turek recovered and her dream came true. Urban Veterinary Associates opened in Westmont. And because Jessica Turek's dreams came true, our pets and their owners will fulfill theirs. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Jessica Turek and Urban Veterinary Associates for the 2017 Community Improvement Awards.
It's not very often I have to lift the microphone up. So this is definitely not a unilateral project. The ladies standing behind me have been impeccable and imperative to the success of this project. Many of you out there are my clients, including Penelope, as you mentioned. And Kristen and Edward have Charlie and Bear that they bring to see us, and we are just as thrilled as we can be to be a part of this community and to be accepted. I remember the very first time I sat down in a meeting prior to economic development, sitting with Jill and Joe and Larry, and they were talking to me about parking permits and, you know, permits that we would need for signage and construction, and my head was spinning, and all I could think was, this is never going to happen. And that was almost exactly 2 years ago today. So thank you for welcoming us so graciously.
Thank you, Joe, and congratulations to all our Community Improvement Award winners for doing such a great job in serving and improving the quality of our business community. At this time, I'm going to ask Joe back to the podium in his role as the Grand Knight for the Knights of Columbus Awards for the Knight of the Year, Family of the Year, and in service to one and service to all.
The Knights of Columbus of St. John Council 3738 are pleased to be a member of the Chamber and to be a part of the Westmont Community Awards banquet. The Knights of Columbus were founded in 1882 by Father Michael J. McGivney at St. Mary's Parish in New Haven, Connecticut. Father McGivney conceived the idea of an organization of Catholic men who would band together to aid one another in times of sickness or death so that their wives and children would not face abject poverty, to strengthen themselves and each other in faith, to strengthen families and family life, to be a strong pillar of support for their priests and bishops, to be of service to church and community by coming to the aid of those most in need in society. We are called Knights of Columbus Nights to emphasize chivalry's ideals of charity and support for church and state. And Columbus, as a reminder that Catholics have been the backbone and bulwark of America's growth and greatness from the very beginning. The principles of our order are charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. It is often said that by our deeds we shall know them. Last year, the order reached new heights in charitable works, donating more than $177 million and 75 million volunteer hours to charitable causes. At this year's state convention this past weekend, our state council donated $100,000 to Special Olympics Illinois. Special Olympics is celebrating their 50th anniversary this summer, and the games will be here in Chicago. St. John Council 3738 is very active in the Westmont community. Every fall, we sell Tootsie Rolls in the churches and on the street corners to raise money for individuals with intellectual disabilities. Besides participating in the Holidays Parade, we participate in the street fairs, cruising nights in the summer, in the Memorial Day Parade, and 4th of July Parade in Downers Grove. We also sponsor an essay contest, free throw contest, and soccer challenge for the youth in our community. We will have a breakfast with Santa at Christmas time, and our Lenten fish fries were voted the best in the area. We also have bingo every Sunday at the Elks Lodge in Elmhurst, which we hope to soon move back to the Westmont community. Each month as Grand Night, I have the privilege of recognizing one of our members who truly emphasized the principles of our order: charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism, and for his service to our council. At the end of the year, we usually recognize a Knight of the Year. Our Knight of the Year for 2017 is an individual who gives of himself unselfishly and participates in almost every activity of our council. He currently serves as our vocations raffle chair, works our bingo every Sunday, participates in the ID drive, vocation raffle, honor guards, corporate communion, fish fries, and cruising nights. It's my honor to present our 2017 Knight of the Year Award to James Anzalone for his outstanding and dedicated service to St. John Council 3738.
Well, I guess I can't top any of that, but all I do is just be the best knight as I can and be available at least 9 times out of 10. 10 times I'm usually at work, so I accept this honor, and I hope that I can continue to be just as good a knight as I can for the near future to come. Thank you very much.
Each month, I also have the privilege of recognizing one of our families that not only exemplifies the principles of our order and service to our council, but does it as a family. Our Family of the Year is also one that gives of itself unselfishly and participates in almost every activity of our council as a family unit. They work our fish fries and our cruising nights activities every week. He takes care of all the activities of our 25 Club, and she is active in our Ladies Auxiliary and bunco parties. They are both excellent ambassadors to the Westmont community for our council. It is my honor to present our 2017 Family of the Year Award to Rick and Dawn Vath for their outstanding and dedicated service to St. John Council 3738.
Tell them about bunco this week. This Friday.
No, thank you.
Our In Service to One, In Service to All award is not one that is given out on a regular basis. It is usually reserved for someone who truly exemplifies and represents our fraternal motto of In Service to One, In Service to All. Our council has only given this award 5 times in the past. 1 to Mayor Ron, 1 to our current mayor, Ron Gunther, 2 to members of People's Resource Center, Melissa Travis and Kim Perez, and last year to Larry Forsberg. Our newest recipient of the award truly exemplifies our fraternal motto. After taking ownership of West Suburban Funeral Home, he immediately became active in the community, participating in various village activities, including cruising nights and holidays. Although he is a member of St. Joan of Arc Council, 15168 in Lisle, where he serves as its chancellor, this Brother Knight has been a strong supporter of our council, willing to support our activities. He's even gone so far as to put signage outside the funeral home every Friday during Lent, offering his parking lot to our fish fry patrons when he doesn't have a funeral. It is my distinct privilege and pleasure to present the Knight of Columbus In Service to One, In Service to All Award for his service to our council, to the Westmont community, and for exemplifying our fraternal motto, to Anthony Capetta.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Congratulations to the Knights of Columbus Award winners. Next, it is a pleasure to introduce from our very own Westmont Rotary Club President, Jeffrey Mitchell, and member Tom Mulhern, to present the prestigious Paul Harris Community Service Award. Please give them both a warm Westmont welcome.
Good evening. My name is Jeffrey Mitchell, and I'm the current 2017-2018 Rotary Club of Westmont president. It's so good to follow a Rotarian who just was recognized. Tony's a great guy. I can't believe he got that. It's awesome. Our club has been here in Westmont serving for over 40 years. The value that we exemplify is service above self. And locally, we're probably most famous for the scholarships that we give out, over $7,000 last year, and we just had a reverse raffle event. I'm excited to see what the numbers are going to be at our next meeting on Tuesday. Globally, Rotary is the world's largest service organization, over 1.2 million members worldwide, and most recognized for disease eradication like the End Polio Now campaign. But tonight I'm here to recognize an individual who believes in service above self and exemplifies that with what we call our Paul Harris Award. And the award was named for the founder of Rotary, Mr. Paul Harris, who was a Chicago lawyer. Many of you might not know this, but there's a gravesite nearby for Paul Harris, which our Rotarian member, Irv Kaplan, maintains, and it's visited by dignitaries from all over the world, actually. This Paul Harris Fellow recognition is considered to be the highest honor that we can bestow on an individual. It supports, our club makes a donation to support the work of the foundation, including these disease eradication efforts. This person does not know they're receiving this award tonight. It's quite a surprise. So please join me in recognizing Mr. Craig Grembler with this award. And joining me is Tom. He's really good friends with Craig. I want him to say a few words about.
There's no baseball award. Thank you very much. I just had to tell Craig there's no baseball award tonight because he was coming here thinking he was going to get a baseball award. I've known Craig for 40 years. I've been here in Westmont. I'm sure we all remember him from his Bank of Westmont days where he helped our citizens getting their financial situations in order. He stayed there under the LaSalle Bank, and when it became Bank of America, he retired. But that didn't end his service to the community. Craig has also been very, very instrumental in Little League Baseball. And I've also told that you were an umpire, which is something I don't think many of us in this room would really want to do. That takes a very special person. I was getting there. He wanted to talk about the pension board. Craig, for over 30 years, and that's where I first met him as a trustee on the Westmont Police Department Pension Board. He was entrusted in watching the money of all the police officers, investing it. The fund is very vibrant today, and I thank him for watching my money for the last 30 years. So this award is, as we said, service above self. Here's an example right here of service above self. Craig Grember.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate this. And again, I've been retired for going on 10 years, and I didn't expect this tonight. So again, thank you very much.
Congratulations and thank you to the Westmont Rotary Club, and also thank you to Craig Grember. For most people, when I started working with the Chamber, Craig was instrumental in helping us do our Economic Outlook luncheon. We had about 110 people that would come to that luncheon, and now we are well over 300 on an annual basis, so shout out to Craig for all your help in doing that. Next, it is my honor to introduce the president of the Westmont Lions Club, Mr. Bob Fleck, who will be presenting a very special recognition award. I'll turn over to Bob.
2 points of clarification. Craig, you're not exactly retired. You're working out at Twin Lakes Golf Club. Weather's getting nice, come out and play golf. Secondly is Rotarian Mr. Jeffrey Mitchell. I think Lion and trustee Jim Addington might dispute you because he always says Lions Club is the largest service organization in the world. Okay, here we go. The Melvin Jones Fellow, named after the founders of Lions Club International, was created to honor Lions who have given extraordinary service to their club or our international foundation. The money raised by this award is used to fund the many programs to eliminate preventable blindness in the world. Since its inception 49 years ago, there have been over 330,000 fellows awarded. 8 of these have gone to Westmont Lions. The Westmont Lions consider this to be the second highest award we can give to a member. The Lion being honored tonight will be the 9th from our club so honored. This Lion is a big-time raffle ticket seller, a master omelet maker, and a corn on the cob shucker extraordinaire. He has served as president, vice president, committee chair, and as a club director. This Lion is a 23-year member of the Westmont Lions Club. My friend, Rick Martin.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yes. This comes as a complete surprise to me this evening. I have my wife, my mother-in-law, and my 3 beautiful daughters and son-in-laws here to join us in this celebration. Again, I was just told to take a guest for the Lions Club, and here I am upstairs, winning this award. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Lion President Bob Fleck, and congratulations to Mr. Rick Martin, who's always seen around the community doing wonderful things. Next, it's an honor to invite up our representative from the Westmont Special Events Corporation, Mr. Sam Alonso, their president. Please give him a warm Westmont welcome. Sam will be presenting the Making Memories Award, and we'll turn the podium over to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, as everybody know, I'm Sam Alonso from Expression Dance Studio, and I'm a volunteer and the president of the Westmont Special Events.
Real quick, our first cruise night is not that far away. The first event will be June 7th, so mark your calendars. Every year, the Westmont Special Events presents this award to a person who understands the importance and value of community events. This award is presented to a person who rolls up their sleeves to make things happen. This year's recipient has a very long list of accomplishments. She has been very involved with the coordination of the Red, White, and Barbecue festivals for the past several years. She participates also in every single cruising night as a volunteer and face painter. She is very involved with Make-A-Wish Foundation, which raises the spirits of children in need of hope. In fact, she recently coordinated visits with the fire department and police department for Make-A-Wish recipients. She is very involved with the Sister City program and was main person behind designing and our Sister City float that participated in the Taiwanese National Day ceremonies in Chinatown. Also with the Sister City program, she helps out behind the scenes with the various programs that come to town, including the Taiwanese Heritage Week performance at the high school, the Sister City Exchange Program, and our official Sister City signing ceremony last August. She is a talented artist and did the graphic design for the Westmont Special Events Jig and Swig Tour logo. She is also a huge advocate of unicorns. With that, it is our honor to present the 2017 Jim Wright Making Memories Awards to Jenny Babiar. The Westmont Special Events Corporation presents the Jim Wright Making Memory Award, presented on this day, April 30th, 2018, to Jenny Babiar for a distinction to the success and special events and appreciation for providing opportunities that unite the people of our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
I'll just say thank you.
Oh, okay.
Really not sure how I got this, but thank you, everyone. I just do what I love, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you to Westmont Special Events for all the great things that you do. And congratulations to you, Jenny. I had no idea about the unicorn thing. That's fantastic. Next, it's indeed my honor to introduce two men that really require no introduction in our community. We see them out and about all the time throughout Westmont, working to support success of our community. Please welcome to the podium your Mayor, Mayor Ron Gunter, and our Village Manager, Stephen May.
Thank you. This past year, the Village of Westmont, actually it goes back several years, Mayor Gunter and this village board has made a very pointed effort to recognize the individuals of our village organization that go above and beyond for this community every day. Recently, we recognized 6 individuals for their exemplary dedication and service to the community at a recent village board meeting. And I'd like to share with you tonight who those individuals are. First, we have Jeff Bonk from Westmont Public Works, Melissa Brendel from Municipal Services, or for the rest of you, Community Development. In Information Technologies Division, we have Dragos Pucianu, we know him better as Alan, and Westmont Police Department, David Hamlin. Those 4 of the 6 are not with us tonight, but with us tonight is Angela Yang, who is here up front. Angela is our mayor's dubbed her our Sister City Ambassador, and has done an amazing job helping us with this incredible program. And Angela, could you stand up a minute just to let everyone know here? So, if you like to. Thank you. If you'd like to. The other 4 chose not to speak. I told them if they came tonight, they would have to say something. So, Sure.
Thank you, Westmont. This is a surprise, and it's a great honor for me to stand here to receive this award. The Sister City program, as you heard over the past 3 years, I started working with this program since 2015. And ever since then, I've been back and forth, Taiwan, Hsinchu County, and also Westmont. I feel like those 2 cities are my second home already. And thank you for giving me this award. I truly believe this award actually belongs to all my committee. And thank you for all the works and working with me. Sometimes I get everybody crazy, and well, that's because I travel too much and I have a lot of jet lag to deal with. So sorry about that. And I'm traveling again, so next week. And then after that, I'm stepping up for our Taiwanese American Chamber of Commerce. I'll become a president for 2018 through 19. And thank you for the Chamber of Commerce of Westmont. This is also our sister chambers too. So I would like to open an invitation to all of you to come to my party and installation on June 3rd. Thank you so much, and thank you, the honor to have this this awards from Mayor Gunter and also Stephen May. They actually traveled safely back here. I sent them back here safely, no break arms, no break legs.
And lastly, I say lastly, but last of the 6 is from our Westmont Fire Department, Kevin O'Hare. And Kevin, if you would please come up and join us. Yeah, would you read?
While Kevin's coming up, I get an opportunity to read a little bit about Kevin and his career at the Westmont Fire Department. Lieutenant O'Hare led the Fire Department Training and Safety Division. With the implementation of a new program called Target Solution, we recorded 29,500 hours of total training for all our fire department personnel. Kevin helped coordinate the training of 17 new hires for the fire department. Kevin helped coordinate and host a State Fire Marshal Certified Fire Apparatus Engineering class in which 13 members of our fire department received state certification, which saved the village $5,000 since Westmont hosted the class. He coordinated the training for new equipment, including the new 2017 Pierce ladder fire truck, and he coordinated the live fire training event at 412 North Warwick, in which over 40 fire department personnel participated and received invaluable firefighting experience. Lieutenant O'Hare is a person who goes above and beyond the call of duty in all he does, and at this time it is my great pleasure to present him with the Village of Westmont 2017 Public Servant of the Year. Congratulations. Now we're going to do a picture first.
I would like to thank everyone here for this award. I'm very humbled by this nice award, especially considering all of the other impressive nominees. And thank you all for your continued support towards the fire department. I can reassure you that it is greatly appreciated and noticed. I started as a volunteer with Westmont Fire Department 17 years ago, and it has been a great experience ever since. When I started, I didn't have a clue about firefighting or really anything else, to tell you the truth. But luckily, I was able to join a great organization like the Westmont Fire Department, where they invested a lot of time and energy, and I'm assuming a lot of headaches, into developing me into the lieutenant and training officer I am today. The training officer is something I'm very proud of having, because it allows me an opportunity to pass on all this information and teaching that others have passed on to me, and I'm very proud to be able to do that. As much as I enjoy working for the fire department, the best part is being part of this wonderful community. I know it is one filled with great people, from the residents to the business owners and all of the wonderful organizations involved. Finally, I'd like to thank my wife, Olivia, for her continuous support. I would never win any awards if it wasn't for her. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like every community organization to send a representative up here, if you would, please. Chamber, the park, if somebody's from the library, the school, special events, come on up on stage. Even Frank Trout, come on up stage.
Always help a veteran.
While I have everybody up here, it is my honor to present this Leadership Recognition Award. At this time, we have all these representatives up here from various organizations in our community. And I'd ask Larry Forsberg, would you please escort up to the stage our special honoree, Patty Bellock. Patty has been our Illinois State Representative for Westmont since 1999. Patty is a full-time legislator, born in Chicago, and a Kaminsky for the White Sox, Kaminsky family. Graduated from St. Norbert College with a bachelor's degree in history and American government. Patty was rated in the top 5 Illinois legislators on business issues by Illinois manufacturers. Patty has been recognized for a landmark legislation requiring mental health, parity, improving Amber Alert, and strengthening child support. Patty was named a champion of free enterprise by Illinois Chamber of Commerce, named Legislator of the Year. Patty has consistently demonstrated her sincere passion for the success and growth of Westmont on all levels. We take this opportunity tonight, with so many community organizations present, to say thank you, Patty, for her outstanding leadership and support, service and support of Westmont. We like to call her our own, Patty Bellock.
Sure.
Everybody can get around.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
We want everybody to get around you.
Oh, whatever you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're going?
Go.
Am I in front of you? No, I'm blocking you. Well, thank you very much. This was a big surprise. I mean, Larry just said, just the other day, we wanted to give you a little honor, because I was going to try to get to the awards anyway, so I didn't expect that. But thank you very much, and I do consider Westmont my second home. I live in Hinsdale, but I spend 3/4 of my days either in Springfield or in Westmont. And I love everybody here. When I got here, it's just like home. Bob Verda, Glenn, Steve, Ron, everybody, Larry, who I see every day, usually on Saturdays and Sundays when we're both running back into the building. But anyways, thank you. It's a wonderful, wonderful town. Your chamber is great. Love all the restaurants. I think I've been to every one of them that got the awards. And I just thank you for your support. And it's been enjoyable. I've spent 20 years in my office in Westmont, first down on 63rd Street, and then here, in the office. And everybody has been as nice as can be, and I've tried to help whoever walks in the door. We have an open door policy, and I don't want to go on and on, so thank you so much. It means everything to me to get this award from all of you, because I consider you my family and my good, good friends. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And at this point, I'd ask Kevin Carey to come to the podium and lead us on for our next award.
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations to Kevin O'Hara and to all that have been recognized throughout the year for providing exceptional public service to our village. Thank you, Patty, for your ongoing leadership and service to Westmont. Next, we invite Joe Maffa back to the podium for the Educator of the Year and Dick Bussey Business of the Year awards. Joe, the podium is yours, and the audience awaits.
Our next award is for the Educator of the Year. There are two nominees. Teaching. Being a good teacher is not an easy profession. Not easy if self-fulfillment is the main objective. In the words of William Arthur Ward, the mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, but the great teacher inspires. We usually try to condense the amazing accomplishments of the nominees, but the list is almost endless. To do these accomplishments justice, we will liberally use the comments of the people submitting the nominations. Let's start with our first nominee. From Holy Trinity Catholic School, Mrs. Lori Dvorak. Mrs. Dvorak, an alumna of Westmont High School, has been teaching for 16 years, 12 of them at Holy Trinity School. Lori teaches French and Spanish to 5th and 8th grade. In addition, is homeroom and religion teacher for 8th grade. Due to the variability of grade levels and student capabilities, Lori has mastered the flexible approach to instruction. Almost all of Lori's graduates have placed Level 2 and Level 2 honors in high school. With the inception of the one-to-one iPad program for 7th and 8th graders, Lori has innovative applied lessons for the students to use their language skills in both the religious and world language curriculum. Mrs. Dvorak used classroom application to create authentic experience using their spoken and written skills. An example, Mrs. Dvorak successfully accomplished in May of 2011 a trip to Paris and Barcelona with 6th through 8th grade world language students and parents. Combining their strategies and excellent classroom instruction, collaboration with parents, effective use of resources, and a commitment to after-school help, their students, their parents, this village realizes a language acquisition program that is, as a teacher, unparalleled. Now, as we acknowledge in last year's Educator of the Year awards, we have another nominee from Westmont High School, Mrs. Jane Most. Mrs. Most's career has embodied dedication to her students, to the district, and to the village. It has allowed a unanimous opinion that this is a teacher who is beloved. Mrs. Most is actively involved in planning and updating curriculum with the English department. On a daily basis, Jane promotes literacy. Jane's dedication offers her students one-on-one after-school support to enhance reading, writing, and grammar skills. Jane writes letters of recommendation for college-bound students, traveled with the school last summer to Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia, and co-sponsors a club, Sentinel Pride, that supports a positive environment at Westmont High School. Jane loves being a teacher, and most importantly, is a very positive person, as students and staff will attest. She embraces change in the world and adapts them into our classroom with a very contagious smile. Jane's caring is endless. She can be found working festivals, fundraisers, and participating in 5K runs and walks for a variety of charities. Jane Most is a part of Westmont High, and the mark, the impact, the love she is imparting will never be forgotten. We want to recognize Dr. Pamela Simon of Holy Trinity Catholic School and Lisa Kozin and Kim Danielski of Westmont High School for the wonderful input for the nominees. How proud Lori Dvorak and Jane Most must be. How proud their students, their schools, parents, and this village will always be. You know, miracles do happen. We expect teachers to reach unattainable goals. The miracle is they often do. Please join me in congratulating both Lori Dvorak and Jane Most for the 2017 Educator of the Year Award.
Let's get the picture first, and then if you want to say something.
It's an honor and a privilege to receive this award. I've taught your kiddies for my entire adult life, and I have loved every minute of it. I work with the world's best colleagues. I work for the world's best administrators. In fact, I often say to my husband, please don't tell anybody, they really don't have to pay me for this job, because it is truly my joy to teach these kids. So I thank you, and I'm most appreciative.
I also am very thankful and humbled to receive this award, and I find it very unique that the first person's face that I saw when I walked in this room tonight was Marie Baldwin, one of my students, and my time, especially I have to say at Holy Trinity, has been so blessed that I remember 12 years ago having the opportunity given to me from the new principal to come and start this full language program. And I was at O'Neill Middle School and thought I would never leave that perfect job. But as I spoke to my father, William Swanston, who was a big Westmont individual, he said to me, I think you've made the best decision. And we were standing there talking to Father DeSalvo at the time. And as he turned and looked at Father DeSalvo, our priest leaned in and said, it wasn't this decision of hers, it was God's decision to bring her here. And sure enough, it was. As I have the ability to help students draw closer to the Lord daily, it is my greatest blessing. Thank you so much.
Our next award is the Dick Bussey Business of the Year. There are 4 nominations, and I've asked those that are present to please stand. DJ Sports Bar and Grill, KH Renovations, Inc., Uncle Bub's Barbecue and Catering, and Urban Veterinary Associates. Westmont's Business of the Year represents what all communities desire in the economic environment. And this year's winner is just what Westmont needs, but it is so much more. This business carries the banner of what it takes to appreciate and maintain loyal customers, what it takes to be a participant in a successful chamber, but most importantly, what it takes to have a strong commitment to the village and its citizens. This business is the very definition of its owner. This is DJ Sports Bar and Grill at 225 East Chicago Avenue, and the owner, Tracy Valerio. Knowing Tracy, you will see a strong personality with just as strong affection and pride in her accomplishments in business and the causes and functions her business supports. Tracy Valerio has owned and operated DJ's business since 1992. Thank God for the day she bowled a strike and it came the pledge to buy DJ's. The house that DJ's resides in was built in 1917, operated through Prohibition, and has a friendly ghost named Dutch who coexists with the staff and probably still drinks Schlitz. DJ's has character, a lot to do with Tracy's charisma. This is a neighborhood bar, comfortable for the regulars and those soon to be. Out-of-towners are envious of this local watering hole. With the great and famous burgers, fresh-cut fries, a tremendous variety of beers and drink specials, trivia night, and 12 flat-screen TVs for all the sporting events, DJ's covers all their customers' needs with the friendliest and most efficient staff you can ask for. That's right. Tracy supports this village with her involvement in chamber and community events, both donating time and sponsorship, and generous donations to numerous causes, auctions, and charities. To know Tracy is to appreciate her infectious enthusiasm and positivity that lights up a room. Westmont and the surrounding communities know how important she is and how DJ's communicates it to their customers. We are very fortunate to have DJ Sports Bar and Grill in Westmont, but more importantly, we are fortunate to have Tracy Valerio. Please join me in congratulating Tracy Valerio, DJ Sports Bar and Grill, for the 2017 Dick Bussey Business of the Year Award.
Yes, that's all right. Well, I think I jumped the gun and walked up too soon. Sorry about that. This is a total surprise, so I'm humbled. Obviously, the other three nominees were just as deserving as I was, so I guess we'll all get our turn. I don't know what to say. Westmont is just the best town. I love everything about it. You guys are my family, and my staff are on those two tables right there, and they're amazing, and I wouldn't be here without them. My mom's here. I just want to say thank you, and yeah, God bless Westmont.
Let's go.
We're now down to our last two awards for the evening. Now for our next and very special recognition. As the president of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau, I have the responsibility and honor of selecting the recipient of the annual Roger Westman President's Award. In 2012, the Westmont Chamber Board voted unanimously to change the name of the President's Award to honor longtime resident, member, and past Chamber President, Roger Westman. This change was made to recognize and remember Roger's participation, leadership, and support of the Westmont Chamber and the entire Westmont business community. The Roger Westman President's Award is presented to recognize a Chamber member who has unselfishly used their time and talents to perform outstanding service to the Chamber and our business community. Tonight we continue this tradition and recognize an individual that has served our entire community in many ways and on many levels since 1995. The individual we recognize today has gone beyond the core criteria of the award. This person has made substantial contributions every year since joining the Westmont Chamber. Here are just a few examples that have created an ongoing community-wide impact. This is not an exhaustive list of his contributions, but just a sample of his many accomplishments performed in support of the Westmont business community. This individual has been proactively involved and has consistently demonstrated leadership in the ongoing operation of the Westmont Chamber Tourism and Events Committee, which oversees events like the golf outing, pet promenade, and trust me, he knows pets. Winter Ball, I have on good authority, he knows Santa. Community tourism promotion, he understands marketing, and supporting roles in all Westmont community-wide events, and he truly loves all of the Westmont community events. He has helped grow the annual pet promenade at a rate of 12 times over since its inception. When visiting the annual Red, White, and Barbecue, this individual is present, helping to promote our world-famous lemon shake-ups. We consistently see this individual at chamber open house events, business after hours, membership huddles, and ribbon cuttings to assist in recruiting help and support for the chamber business programs and services. This individual is the type of person where your day always gets better when you see him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we introduce the 2017 Roger Westman President's Award recipient, Mr. L. Carson.
Congratulations, Mr. Carson. Very well deserved.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'd like to sit down. I guess it comes with age. Wow, what a special award. As I look out into the audience, I see a lot of past acquaintances who now have become friends. And a lot of you are lifelong friends. I've been with the Chamber for over 28 years, and I know how special this award is because I did know Roger Westman. Roger gave an awful lot to the Chamber and to the community. I also know quite a few of those who have accepted this award prior to my receiving it tonight. That's why I know how special this award is. I am honored, but I'm also extremely very humble. I will continue to do my volunteer work with the Chamber and other organizations, and I will always promote, and here's for the mayor, Shop, Dine, and Discover Westmont. Thank you very much for this award.
Kevin's hand on there too.
Yeah, well, here, Kevin.
Next, it is my honor to welcome to the podium Mayor Ron Gunter to present the Citizen of the Year Award. Mr. Mayor, the podium is yours.
I don't know if that clap is because I'm the last one, or, yeah, there you go. Couple little comments before I start our finalists. This award started in '96 after our 75th celebration. The community will have our 100th in 2021. Plans are being made now. It was back when Mayor Addington formed a committee, a commission that called Promote Westmont Commission, and we started this award, and the Chamber has taken it over, and I think it's a great, great award to acknowledge those individuals who've given their time and effort to the community. Nancy Martins, who is here, was part of that initial, Nancy? No, she's there. It's part of that initial commission, and I appreciate everything the chamber has done. As far as the chamber, Larry, your staff has done a tremendous job with this event and every event you run during the year. I think you deserve a round of applause. I do have to thank Father for blessing the food I already ate, because he caught us. Last year's winner, unfortunately, passed away in December of last year. Diane Main, who was very active with the Park District, served over 38 years. We lost her in December. But this is 2017 Citizen of the Year. And again, we'd like to recognize the finalists for that. While there is only one final winner selected as the Westmont Citizen of the Year, we are blessed with so many great volunteers who serve our community throughout the year. On behalf of the Village Board and our entire community, I personally thank the nominees and remind you that the entire Village of Westmont deeply appreciates your dedication and service to our community. This year we have 5 qualified nominees for the 22nd Annual Westmont Citizen of the Year. And I'll take this opportunity to share some insights about each candidate, starting in alphabetical order. Our first nominee is Mary Gabriel. Mary, please stand up and so everyone can see you. Thank you, Mary. Mary has resided in Westmont for 38 years and serves the Village of Westmont through both her community involvement, including serving as the Secretary of the Westmont Environmental Improvement Committee, organized students for our Arbor Day tree tagging initiative, involved with the Richmond Gardens, a new educational resource that will serve our community for many years to come, helped launch the Pumpkin Smashing extravaganza to promote pumpkin composting in our area. She does volunteer with the Westmont Public Library, and she's heading up the Village Monarch Resolution Working Group. The nomination form for Mary noted that Mary has dedicated countless hours sharing her skills and expertise in the service of Westmont for 20+ years. Mary, on behalf of the entire Village of Westmont, thank you. Our second nominee, and I always call him Stevie G because I don't quite say his last name right, but Steve Gololeski. Please stand so everybody can see you. There he is. I say you can see him, but usually you hear him. So Steve has lived in Westmont for 18 years and serves the Village of Westmont through his community involvement, including he's active in our Westmont Baseball Association. He's co-founder of the Progressive Village Performance Network, engaged with the Westmont Junior High PTO and Marker PTA, served on the Westmont Chamber of Board of Directors and was Tourism and Events Co-Chair along with the Downtown Business Alliance Co-Chair, serves on the Westmont Special Events Board of Directors, serves on the Village of Westmont's 100th Anniversary Committee and the Westmont First Committee. The nomination form for Steve highlighted that Steve is always willing to jump in to help with a positive attitude and great ideas. And again, I've had the pleasure of working with Steve for 10 years. Unfortunately, he decided to take his talents elsewhere, but he's still residing in the community. He's still going to help us on a volunteer basis. So Steve, on behalf of the Village of Westmont, thank you for your service. Our third nominee, Debbie Hetty. Please stand so we can all see you. They're right there. Debbie has lived in Westmont for 34 years and serves the village of Westmont through her community involvement, including she's an active volunteer at the Taste of Westmont. She's an active volunteer at the Red, White, and Barbecue. She's an active volunteer at the annual Touch a Truck event. Active volunteer at local grade schools for postal education. And coordinator of Postal Service Food Drive in support of the People's Resource Center. What's not on here is that she's the well-being check person in her route. I've had the pleasure of having her as my mail lady for all those years, I believe, and she also was the carrier for the Park District's administrative building. And during that time, if somebody was not at home or she thought something was wrong, she would make sure that someone checked on her. So she has been a tremendous asset to the community. The nomination form for Debbie highlighted that Deb is most known as a friend and caring neighbor to much of Westmont, being a reliable advocate to all she meets. Deb, on behalf of the entire village of Westmont, I'd like to thank you for your service. Thank you. Our fourth nominee is Leah Rubino. I don't believe, is Leah here? There she is, I'm sorry. Please stand so we can all see you. Leah has lived in Westmont for 25 years and serves the village of Westmont through her community involvement, including she was named Volunteer of the Year in 2017 for Literacy DuPage, volunteer for the Westmont Public Library, active member of the American Association of University Women, and very involved in their book club. She volunteered in service to Westmont since 2009, averaging 12 to 14 hours a week of volunteer time. The nomination form for Leah highlighted that Leah has empathy, sensitivity, and humility. She gives of herself to others. She listens. She is a friend to all. She is hardworking. Her volunteer hours surpass many. On behalf of the village of Westmont, Leah, we want to thank you for your service. Our fifth and final nominee is Courtney Templeton. Unfortunately, Courtney was unable to join us tonight. Courtney has resided in Westmont for 10 years and serves the village of Westmont through her community involvement, including served as chair on multiple committees for our JT Manning PTO, served as president of JT Manning PTO, served as a AYSO soccer coach, served as a volunteer organizer and fundraiser for the Community Presbyterian Church. The nomination form for Courtney noted that Courtney is the engine that drives civic organizations like the PTO. She is kind, highly capable, and involved. She gets things done, but remains grounded. And again, on behalf of the village of Westmont, we want to thank Courtney for all her service. All five are wonderful Citizen of the Year finalists and nominees. I do have to say, you've probably heard this from me before, this community has the best volunteers in the state or maybe in the United States. They are relentless when it comes to running special events. We have the best special events anywhere, and that's all done by volunteers. So I'd like to thank everybody who volunteers, and especially our nominees tonight. And now, to present the 2017 Westmont Citizen of the Year, I got the envelope. The envelope, please. On behalf of the Westmont Village Board and all our Westmont citizens, we are proud to announce that the 2017 Westmont Citizen of the Year is Stevie G. Stevie Goboleski.
Thank you all very much. You know, when Mayor Gunter called me and let me know I was a finalist, I really thought that was an award in itself. To be recognized with all the great volunteers, it was an honor and very humbling. I'd like to give a special thank you to the board and staff of the Westmont Park District, the Westmont Chamber of Commerce, the Westmont Special Events Corporation, those crazy kids right there. You know, working with you guys really shows that the volunteerism and everything you're willing to do to give back, everything, all the time and all the effort, it's really amazing. And I'd like to give a special thanks to my wife. All this volunteerism, she doesn't complain much, but you know, there's times when I'm walking out the door, she's walking in, we say hi, goodbye, and that's about it. So couldn't do it without you. Know that the best award I've ever won is you, okay? And again, just thank you very much. I'm going to continue to work hard to really make Westmont the best place to live. So thank you guys all. Have a good evening.
I just want to congratulate all the award winners this evening. And at this time, I turn the program back over to Kevin Carey. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Gunter. Well done, and congratulations, Steve. Such a wonderful plus for Westmont. Well done by all. Thank you to the nominees and to those that took the time and effort to nominate such a great group of candidates, all our winners. As we conclude our Westmont Community Awards program tonight, congratulations to all of our award winners. Thank you to the Hilton, our host this evening, Phillips Flowers for the beautiful centerpieces. John and Debbie Pia, and Debbie, we wish you a speedy recovery. The Westmont Chamber of Commerce Education Awards Committee, the Knights of Columbus, Rotary Club of Westmont, Shaw Media, Westmont Lions Club, Westmont Special Events Corporation, and the Village of Westmont for your participation and proactive support of our entire community. A special thank you to Larry and Lee, our talented chamber staff, for their work in planning the program this evening, as well as to Glenn Lodgeberg and Larry McIntyre for the video and photography coverage of our event, and to our volunteers helping with the check-in and raffle. Congratulations to all, to those that received the recognition award, to all that were nominated, and to all in our village that helped make Westmont such a warm and wonderful place to live, work, and play. Good night, all. Please be safe, and we look forward to seeing you when we all shop, dine, and discover Westmont.